Hey guys, welcome to this video. My name is Wolf and I just woke up, and in this video we're going to look at the daily Bitcoin price prediction. Thank you so much for tuning in, and let's roll. Okay, so quickly before we start, I want to show you a huge opportunity. So last year I turned $500 into over $300,000, and right now we're entering the bear market, which means that there's even better opportunities. Right now this $500 could be easily $3 million in the next bull run. This is the biggest opportunity ever in my opinion, and it's even going to get better. So if you want to get in, you can check out the first link in the description. It's completely free to join, and I will give you daily market updates. We are going to communicate via email, so love to have you there. And also I'm going to show you opportunities and much more. You can check out the first link in the description and join right there right now. So okay, so Bitcoin is the number one currency, right? So it's a proof of work token that you can't, basically it's a blockchain, you can't build anything on top of it, so there's no smart contract. So basically it's just store of value, and that's what it's being used for. Now all the stock flow models that you may be seeing on Twitter, all that kind of stuff, that miners and stuff like that, weird, like that kind of weird stuff, like drawing on the charts, like the cup and handle, and all that craziness, so that you can just throw that out the way. So right now like that's not, you can't predict anything with that kind of stuff. The only predictions that you can make is if you follow what's happening in the economy. So right now what I've been looking at is the Japanese bonds and Japanese yen. So there's a huge situation there, that Japan basically has more debt than so basically it can't pay its debt. Okay, so the interest rates, because of the inflation, they have to raise their interest rates, and if they raise their interest rates from 0.25 to 3.5, they can't basically pay the debt, the interest of the debt back, let alone the debt. So and it's a crazy situation there. So there's that happening, and then there's the euro things are happening, and then the United, so there's things, and the the States dollar. So the inflation is getting crazy, and there's just supply chain issues and all kinds of stuff happening in the world. So those are affecting the markets. And and also if you look at like stock markets, they have crashed like crazy. Also housing market, I think that's going to happen, like the boom of the housing market is going to happen next. Huge deals, by the way, happening right now. For example, I was looking at Shopify stocks and Netflix stock. They are just at the bottom prices. So if you have a stock, if you have dry powder, you could probably scoop some up. But anyway, so this is more about Bitcoin. So those kind of events will affect the crypto market, because crypto is kind of like a leverage play on everything else. Think about it, like if everything else is going smoothly, crypto will go insane. Okay, there's probably going to be some kind of flippening. I don't know if it's like too optimistic, but if everything goes to basically down like crazy, maybe out of those, one of the ashes, crypto rises as the winner. Like but however, Bitcoin is not inflation hedge right now. If you like, we are in crazy, so there's crazy inflation happening right now, and Bitcoin has just been dropping in price. However, gold has been extremely valuable. It has held its back, so held its back kind of, it held its price, and it has actually increased in price a lot. So gold gold has been very good. So you know uh that's that. So I'm not a huge fan of Bitcoin because you can't actually build anything on top of it. So Charlie Munger and Warren Buffett talks about, like, if it doesn't produce anything, they don't want to invest into it. And I can see that happening also on Bitcoin. However, with Bitcoin, the brand name is very strong. So for example, if you think about like the brand name is basically everything, like Coca-Cola or BMW. People basically buy, so you could buy a car for like $5,000 or $10,000, or you could buy a car for like 5 million, because it's Ferrari. Like it makes the same point. It gets you from A to B, right? But people pay for the brand name, and because the brand name brings status. Okay, so there's these kind of weird psychological things happening with you. So who knows what's going to happen with Bitcoin. I personally think that Bitcoin is going to become like obsolete in like 3 years. I just think, because you can't, like, if you can't do anything with it, and I'm going to start sounding like Ethereum maximalist. By the way, I think that the prices are going to go down more. That's the point of this video. I'm just rambling here a lot of stuff because nobody else is going to talk about what I just said. Everybody's looking at, they're going to these kind of charts, and they're drawing charts, and they're just, that's basically astrology. Like, if you believe in horoscopes, and if you like can see what's going to happen next using horoscopes and drawing in the stars, like go ahead if that's your thing. But if you're looking at the real wealthy people, they aren't doing anything like that. So yeah. Anyway, so the chart guys, those are, because you know what, the chart guys, they people love chart guys, people, because it looks simple, like it's just you draw a line here and but it's not that simple. It's very complicated. The economy, it's just very complicated subject. So I'm not here to say that I know everything is going to happen, but I just say that I have understood that the chart saying you can't tell, the charts can't tell you anything. Everything is probability. So maybe some at some point when you flip enough coins, you can make good educated guesses on where the market is going based on some kind of like cup and handle. Like that's a good one. Like think about, you have a data points, and then it forms a cup and handle, and then you see that pattern, and humans' brains are wired to see patterns, because it helps us to not use so much glucose in our brain. For example, if you look at the sky, you can see clouds, and your brain actually, you can see dinosaurs, you can see all kinds of stuff here. Your brain loves patterns. So if people look at the chart, and they can start seeing patterns and all this kind of stuff. It's crazy. I don't know. But I don't know anyone who is trader and who is wealthy and use those kind of charts. Just be careful out those guys, because I have never understood that people actually look at that stuff. So it's very be careful out there with the chart stuff. That's a bad one. Like anyway, so I think that where Bitcoin is going to go, not based on charts, but if you want to use charts, what I learned from my mentor is just use the basically at least 1 year chart. Like there's no point. Let me show you. Look at the 24-hour chart. Let's look at this. You can't, like, it's literally, it's crazy. You don't want to look at that. That kind of short term doesn't tell you anything. It doesn't tell anything. So if you look at the max chart and logarithmic chart, this will show you kind of like what's happening here. So I think that we're going to 5 to 10k based on this one, because if you look at the logarithmic chart, here's kind of like the bottom, but all of the previous bull runs basically stayed higher than the last. Like you can see here was the bottom, and we are way higher here, and here's the bull run. So it should, like, if you look the same pattern, it should stay in the same pattern. However, right now, like I said, the economy there's all kinds of, so during these bull runs there wasn't this kind of crazy economy happening. So right now we have this crazy economy happening here. So I think that we could actually break this pattern, and we come back to these prices. I personally believe that. I don't know if that's going to happen. I don't really care, because I'm here for the long term. But like you can see, it's already going down. It's already going down. I'm just saying. As I'm recording this video, I'm saying, man. I'm just saying here. So yeah. Anyway, those are my opinions right now there. So I think the Bitcoin is going to 5 to 10k. If you're going to join the Golden Ticket newsletter, I'm doing daily updates via email. I'm doing private secret videos and all kinds of crazy. It's just so valuable, guys. It's just so valuable, because I tell you the truth there. And I'm telling here and truth in these videos. So if you liked what I'm saying here, you get more of this in the email. Okay, I'm not here to draw charts. I'm here to make money. I don't care about, that's mental masturbation. You draw the charts and then you're like, oh man. You look at the charts and you're like, oh yes. So I don't like that. I use my time differently. So that's funny. Okay. Anyway, so I'm laughing at this point of the bear market. 6 months, and I'm already laughing at my own joke. So we know it's going to be a great one. So join right there. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next video. So the bottom line of this video is that we're going to go down, in my opinion. Okay, and I'm just a guy shouting out here. We're going to go. So I don't know what's going to happen. No one knows. But when I take account what's happening in the economy, I think that there's a very slim chance for crypto right now to make an upside move. All this drama, all this bear market, all this drama has happened in human psyche, and also the whole economy behind that is just crash. So it's just very hard to see it going higher from here on. The probability is very slim. So I don't know, like, where people are pulling these, like, where the short, like people like VCs, so venture capitalists are looking for exit liquidity, and these are like short squeezes here happening, and people instantly are going to be like, oh, we are back in the bear bull market. But no, we are still in the bear market, and we are just going to keep lower, and a lot of people are going to miss out on the huge buying opportunities in the bear market. I hope that you are not one of those who are going to miss out. If you're watching this video till the very end, join the Golden Ticket newsletter. Would love to have you there. If you are still listening to this video, I would love to have you there. Okay, because I know that you're smart. You understand that you actually have a huge chance to making incredible wealth in the next bear market, because you understand now what a lot of people don't. People are drawing charts. Like, think about it. People are drawing charts. It's same as like tarot cards, and it's basically entertainment. But right now you are in the mindset, okay, there's these things that I need to start learning about, and there's huge opportunities in the bear market, and you understand that there's money to be made. Okay, so the time is of the essence. See you inside, and peace out.